Huge props to Logan Webb, man. That is really hard to hit him. I mean, he shoved it up our butt twice.
Hey kid, Cody Bellinger here. Sports are great. They teach you life lessons. The game of baseball or in sports in general is hard. You just come back stronger and don't retire, kid.
Leave him hanging, Trey. Don't leave him hanging.
So Cody Bellinger could possibly be an option for the New York Yankees if Aaron Judge does decide to walk away into the fog with the San Francisco Giants or into the paparazzi with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, if any of those cases end up being true and Judge walks, we need to find a replacement. And at the end of the day, Cody Bellinger just became non-tendered by the Los Angeles Dodgers, and for good reason. In 2021, Cody Bellinger only hit for a measly 165 with 10 home runs. In 2022, he did a little better, hitting 210 with 19 home runs. And not only that, but 150 strikeouts. So you may be saying, Anzo, what are you talking about? Why would we even use a Cody Bellinger as a replacement? Well, there's at least 5 teams that reached out to Cody Bellinger's camp asking about what he wants, because at the end of the day, he's valuable. Why is he valuable? Because in 2019, he was the MVP in the National League. He hit about 47 home runs, and he batted around 305. We're talking about a guy that a few years ago, he was elite status. Cody Bellinger just happens to be the closest comparison we can get in this free agent market, especially now that Cody Bellinger is available. You may say, well, Brandon Nimmo. Well, you got to keep in mind qualifying offers. That means that basically we're going to have to give up draft compensation to the team that we're taking Brandon Nimmo from. So in this case, if we end up getting Brandon Nimmo to sign with the Yankees, we're going to have to give the New York Mets our 3rd and 6th picks in the draft for 2023. Now, that's going to hurt in the future, obviously, but if we could avoid that and maybe get a Reno project like Cashman loves to do all the time, then maybe Cody Bellinger could be that. Maybe we could do a Matt Carpenter type of situation where we basically help Matt Carpenter just like revive his career, where now he's signing with the Cardinals. It's going to be a nice, happy ending. But at the end of the day, Cody Bellinger is only 27 years old. He's not an old guy by any means in the game of baseball. He still has a chance, and he's going to be a free agent in 2024. The guy's only 27, so imagine how much potential a Cody Bellinger still has, and if we were to get him, on what we can do with him, especially with our hitting coach. The majority of the time, Cody Bellinger is a center fielder, but he has played right field. The league figured him out, and after 2019, things really dropped off tremendously, and Cody Bellinger was just never the same. He does have a bunch of playoff experience, but he matches up with Judge having the same batting average as him in the postseason, which is .211. And 242 at-bats, that's not the best, but then again, Judge gave us the same production, and these are 2 big markets, Los Angeles and New York. So at the end of the day, I mean, you're basically getting the same guy, right? Not only that, but you're getting a Gold Glove caliber player, a lefty on top of that. And imagine his swing in Yankee Stadium. He has a bunch of home run power. Obviously, Judge is irreplaceable at the end of the day. But could a Cody Bellinger help ease the pain and help the Yankees besides getting a bunch of other free agents? Because I guarantee you, if we do lose out on Judge, we're going to go crazy on getting a bunch of other free agents. You could believe we're going to go after a Correa or a Trey Turner because Hal's going to have a bunch of this money that he had saved up for Judge now freed up, and he needs to get the fans excited again because our franchise player is going to be gone. So you better believe that he's going to spend a bunch if Judge does decide to walk. And if that's the case, why not get a Cody Bellinger for a year, 2, and then give it a try? Why not? It doesn't hurt. He gives you that spark of potential that could eventually get him back to at least half of what he was in 2019 and see what we can do with him. Last season, he made about $17 million in arbitration, not to mention that he's also signed with Scott Boras, and that's his agent. With all that said, could the Yankees possibly consider getting a Cody Bellinger who hit .210 last season and gave you 19 home runs, and that even the Dodgers, with all of their resources that they have, dropped him just to probably free up some room also to get Judge? So, I mean, you could look at that too. Now, could this be something that the Yankees could consider if Judge decides to walk away? Would you consider this if you were Brian Cashman? Let me know in the comments down below. For me, it's definitely an option because with Brandon Nimmo, you have to think about that qualifying offer, and we're going to have to give up draft picks. But if it doesn't matter to Hal and he wants to win now, then forget the draft picks. Let's go after it, right? But in most cases, that's not how it works. And Brian Cashman is definitely going to consider that qualifying offer that comes attached with a player like Brandon Nimmo. Cody Bellinger doesn't have that. And what other outfielder really is there? I mean, yes, we can go with the Cabrera and then let's see what happens there. Could Hal just go out there and be like, hey, look, we got to get some star power, maybe a brand name right here. Jock Peterson already signed with the Giants, so, what else is there really? Not many options. So why not go with the Cody Bellinger? Let's see what happens. Sign him to a cheaper contract and obviously take care of all the other needs. I mean, it's a good option. It's a solid option if we can bring Bellinger back to the stage he was in 2019, or at least half. He doesn't need to be like friggin' hitting 50 home runs. I don't think he'll ever reach that again. But if we can get half of the production he had in 2019, and I think that's what most teams are thinking about, then why not try it? And again, this is only if Aaron Judge does decide to walk. And if he signs, then yeah, definitely no Cody Bellinger. But I thought this was an interesting topic to see if you guys would want a Cody Bellinger on your team. Imagine Cody Bellinger, a bunch of memes, in a New York Yankee uniform, just staring out. You don't know what he's thinking about. I mean, that makes it kind of exciting, doesn't it? Cody Bellinger to the Yankees. Now that would be interesting.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.